1. I love the way Ariana is listening to Claire. Here we go. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to point it to the kids, so you might, I think you'll be able to see me, but I'm going to try so you can see your kids, okay? All right. What? She's up there. I let her in. I don't know where. All right, here we go.
You can't see everyone. My mom can't. My mom's right there.
Wait, can you see her?
Hey, mommy.
Parents are up there.
I don't my mom's right there.
3, 2, 1. Try your eyes on me. Ethan, eyes on me so you guys can see. Okay, I have to prepare you for this, Shakespeare, because I might cry. Just like a little bit.
Okay, watch your tears.
Watch my tears. I brought my makeup just in case. I want to say to you. No, listen. I want you to hear me because I need you to hear this in your heart. Raimi, I'm saying something so serious. I want you to hear me, okay? I am so of you guys. So proud. This has been a hard year. You missed part of your kindergarten year last year. The funnest part of kindergarten, you missed it. And you missed out on fun things like your field trip and all the fun ending things that you missed out on. And then we came in and we had to make up kindergarten and we had to start first grade right off. And what did Mrs. Wheeler tell you? Did I tell you it was going to be hard? Yeah. How many times I've said over and over, this is hard, isn't it? Lots of times. Okay, so we have been hard. We have been in the trenches every day. 178 days of first grade, we have been in them. And it has been hard, hasn't it? Raise your hand if it's been hard. It's been hard. It's been hard on me, and it's been hard on you. So I want you to know that I love you, and that I'm proud of you. You have worked so hard to deserve the recognition that I want to give you because you've worked so hard. Okay, so I gave you 2 awards. One kind of funny, kind of silly, and one serious. And I'm going to tell you why I gave you those awards. Sawyer, get your hands off me. Thank you. I'm going to tell you why I gave you those awards. So it might be a little long, so bear with me because I have a lot to say about each of you because you're so amazing, unique, wonderful people. Okay, are you ready? All right, first, okay, so Ethan, come up here. You gotta come up here. You gotta come up. I love Ethan, and I'm so glad he was in my room. So the first, I'm gonna start with this silly because I love this one. Ethan is the most likely to make Mrs. Wheeler laugh. Every day he makes me laugh. And so I gave him that silly award because he makes us all laugh, doesn't he? But everyone does. But Ethan makes us laugh a lot. Okay, here we go. But Ethan is also, Hunter, pay attention, eyes up here. I know you want to see your parents, but I want you to see this too, okay? Ethan also got remarkable reader because he works so hard every day to be a better dad, and I love that. So Ethan, I'm so proud of you and all that you've done. So there's your awards. Guys, don't bend these because your parents are going to want to see these and keep them, okay? So keep them nice and straight in your lap. All right, good job. Okay, Rainy Suggs, come on down, my friend. What's up? Okay, I don't know. She'll come back up. If she does, I'll let her in.
You didn't let my mom. Look at that.
They're all in. If it says they're in, they're in. If they're not in, it'll pull up at the top.
Mom says braided.
Okay, come back to me. 3, 2, 1. Joe, ready? All right, Raimi, his silly one, I gave Raimi future president because Raimi keeps us all in line and he makes sure we're doing the right thing all the time. And that's kind of what a president is. So he's our future president. I just think he's showing all of those wonderful qualities.
I wonder where I am.
I don't know. Okay, but I also gave Rainy math with because he and I love that about him. So I gave him math with. Okay. I'm proud of you and all that you are and who that you are. I'm so glad you're in my room. I love you, buddy. All right, here we go. Isaac Carter, come on. All right. Now he is 106. So they can see. Let me let Isaac come on.
Oh, Isaac's for me.
Perfect timing for your mom.
Where's my mom?
Well, if she comes back, she'll come up at the top, okay? All right, Isaac. Y'all ready? Okay. Isaac, I gave him, this is not really a funny one, but it is kind of funny because he's so quick. I gave him fastest multiplier because I can give him anything and he'll just go, and he knows it. And so I gave him this one, fastest multiplier, and splendid speller because he takes all that he knows about syllable types and applies his knowledge and also what he learns in text and applies it. So good job, Isaac. I'm proud of you and who you are, and I love you so much. Here, don't bend them. Caitlin Levy. Now, Caitlin hasn't been with us all year, but there's so much to say about this sweet girl, and I'm really glad you can join us. Caitlin, I gave you most likely to be found reading a good book, because if I can't find Caitlin, she's probably in a corner somewhere curled up with a book, and she always has a book in her hand. And then I also gave her most likely to write a book because her writing is amazing. She's so creative and imaginative, and I love that about her. So both of hers are about writing and books, but those are both things that I think explain Caitlin so well, don't you guys? Yeah. I love you. I'm so glad you're in our room. All right, Hunter Swift. Hunter Swift, my friend. All right, Hunter. This one is not funny either. This one's serious, but I love it every day. Best smile. I just love his little smile. He comes in, he's had these 4 teeth that have not come in yet all year long, almost. And I love it. I love that smile about him. So I gave him best smile. And then I gave him super scientist because he's curious and he always wants to know more about things. So here's your teamwork. I'm proud of you and I love you so much. I'm glad you're here today. All right, Zeb Lynn.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff.
Oh, there's a lot about each of you, but each of you only got 2. All right, Zeb, I'm glad you're here. Now, yours, I wouldn't say they're necessarily funny, but this might make your mama cry, so she better get her ready. I gave Zeb Friendly Neighbor as his kind of funny one, but not really funny, because Zeb is a friend to everyone in our room. He's always there to make a friend, and if you're feeling kind of down, who helps us out? Zeb does. And if we don't know what to do, who helps us out? Zeb does. So I gave Zeb Friendly Neighbor because he always is helping our class in anything that we need. Now, my other one I gave for Zeb is Reading All-Star, because Zeb takes a book and he just soars with it. He loves to read and he loves to be inquisitive about what's in his books. He loves nonfiction text and he loves to know exactly how something works or how something is made, or maybe something about dinosaurs and frogs and all the things and how they work. So I love that about you, Zeb, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad I got to know you, and I love you. I'm so proud of you. So, I know you don't like hugs, but you'll get one from me, buddy. All right, Ariana, come on down, Little Red. Little Red. Oh, okay. Now, this one, I think we could probably all agree on Ariana. I put hers as leader of the pack.
Oh,
yeah. Because Ariana, she's always leading us in whatever it is. She's the first one to do something that I need to be done, that needs to be done. She's the first one there to say, I'll help you. If any friend that needs to be helped, she always helps. She's the first one to do that. So I put her as the leader of our classroom because I think that she leads us all so well.
The pack of the leading.
She's the pack of the leading. You're right. And then I also gave her star reader because she has come so far in her reading that I love that she loves to pick up a good book and just sit and read. So Ariana, I'm proud of you and I love you. And I'm so glad you were in my class, little Red. You make me happy. All right, Dominic Cheney, come on down, friend. I just love awards. It's my favorite. Okay. Here's a word. It's not really funny either. It's just something serious about him. And I think you would all say this about Dominic too. He is the quietest worker. Yeah. He leads us in that. When we're trying to work really hard at something, Dominic is always right there to do it first and work really hard. So I love that about you. That you always do the right thing when we're quiet. He is always like that. I agree, Joe. And then I love this about Dominic. He has the best handwriting. Best. He is so meticulous and really takes his time. So, Dominic, I'm proud of you, and I'm so glad you're in my room, and I love you so much. Super proud of you, buddy. All right, Marley is not here this morning. She had to go home sick, but I'm going to tell you what awards I gave her. The first award I gave her was Terrific Helper, and Marley is always another one of those. It's the first one to help out not just me, but anyone in our room. And she always really knows what we're doing, right? And then I gave her Remarkable Reader too, because she has come a long way in her reading. So those are her awards. And I'm proud of her.
Star here.
All right, Jackson Peacock, come on down. Okay. I love you, buddy. All right, my first award for Jackson is Best Listening Nurse, because he's always listening and he's ready to work really hard, and he's listening intently on what we need to learn and also what we need to do. So I love that about you. This one might make me cry. I'm going to try not to cry. Jackson got the award for hardest worker. And Jackson works really hard in our class, doesn't he? He has shown how hard he can work, and it's paid off, hasn't it? You're a reader and a writer and a mathematician, and I love that. You've worked so hard to earn that goal. So I'm proud of you. I love you. You're smart and kind and wonderful, and I'm so glad you were in my room. Here you go, buddy. I love you. Good job. All right, Ellie Marks. Cute little Ellie with a haircut. All right, Ellie. Okay. The first award I gave Ellie was Good Citizen, because Ellie always does the right thing, even when no one is looking. She's leading us and doing the right thing, and she's also just doing the right thing all the time, and I love that about her. This next award I gave Ellie, she has earned every bit of it, and that is Most Improved. Ellie has went to intervention every day, 178 days, even today, except for Monday, because we were gone. But even today, she asked, do I have to go see Miss Snow? And I said, well, today you don't have to. You can skip today. She goes, I think I want to go see Miss Snow. And I love that she has drive and wants to learn more. So she gets Most Improved because she has worked super hard. So I love you, Ellie, and all that you are, and I'm so proud of you. Good job. All right, Chloe Trammell. Oh, let me let Dominic's mom in. Is that what you're going to tell me, Ethan?
I don't see my mom.
She's on there.
Mine's not.
Well,
I see my mom and my nana. I see
All right, Chloe Trammell.
Hi, Mom.
Here we go.
Hi, Nana.
All right, Chloe's first award, I gave her Most Talented, because she just has so many talents in her toolbox. She's so funny. She can do lots of tricks. She hides them from me, but she shows them to you guys on the playground. And I've been watching even when you think I haven't. And I also gave her Most Likely to Be Smiling, because it's Chloe always smiling.
Yes,
She's smiling already. So, Chloe, I love that about you, and I'm proud of you and all that you are, and I'm so glad you were smiling. And I don't want you guys to do that. There you go. Good job, sister. Claire, my other favorite Trammell girl.
I knew.
Claire, you knew it.
It's Chloe. That's me, Claire next.
You're right. You gotta have her next. I agree. All right, Claire's award. Her first one is character count, because Claire's character always counts. She's kind She's compassionate. She has empathy for others. She does lots of wonderful things. So I love that about Claire. The next thing is I gave her writing wizard because her writing has come a long way this year. And I love that she's worked so hard on her writing. She's asked questions. When she's confused, she wants to know more. And I love that about Claire. So Claire, I'm proud of you and all that you are. And I love you dearly. Good job. All right, Clayton Moore, come on up, my friend. Okay, Clayton's first word. I think we all know Clayton loves to do this. He is our fastest runner. Yep. Clayton runs everywhere. It doesn't matter where he goes. He runs everywhere, doesn't he? Yes, he even got hurt yesterday running. So I gave you fastest runner because that is what you are. And then I gave Clayton Super Speller Award because Clayton's spelling is amazing. He takes everything he knows, he applies it to his words, and he also looks in books and texts to find words and how to spell them. So I love that about you, Clayton, and I'm super proud of you. I'm so glad you were in our class this year. Here you go, buddy. Good job. All right, Jace Berry. JC Berry. Okay. Now, we can all agree on this one for Jace, too. I gave her best dancer because Jace loves a good dance party. She's always, her and Ellie are always up front doing a little dance with me. So I gave her best dancer, and I think that's pretty accurate, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Then I also gave Jace the same award I gave Claire as writing wizard because Jace's writing has also come a long way this year. She's inquisitive about it. She wants to know more, and she wants to write things that are near and dear to her heart, and she always tells a good story. So I love that about you, Jace. And I love you. All right, good job. Joe Royce, come on down, my sweet baby. Okay, first award I'm giving to Joe, and I think we all can agree on Joe's award. Most caring. Joe cares so much about everyone in our class. He's the first one to say, I'll be your friend, always. If one of us come in from recess and says, Miss Wheeler, no one was my friend today, Joe is always the one that says, I'll be your friend tomorrow. And I love that about him. He is always helping. He is always a friend to each of us. And even to me, he makes me feel better every day. Even when he might have ate the muffin that his mom sent for me and he ate it anyway, it was okay because he needed it. And so he felt super bad, but he's always a friend to me as he is to you. And I love that about him. And then this award I also gave to Ellie because I think these two deserve it. Joe also got the most improved award because Joe also, along with Ellie, spent 178 days in intervention every day in the trenches, working so hard. And Joe's caught up. He is ready for second grade. He is a reader, a writer, and a mathematician. And I love that you worked so hard. I could have also given you the hardest worker award because Joe works every day so hard, doesn't he? So Joe, I'm proud of you and who you are. And I love that you love school. So I love that about you. Good job, buddy. All right, Kyler Johnson. Okay. I gave Kyler his first award as most generous. Because if anyone needs anything, who's going to give it to you? Kyler. He's the first one. If you need a glue stick, Kyler's willing to share. If you need scissors, Kyler's always there to share. And I love that about him and that quality that we've been working on, sharing. He didn't have to work on it. He knew it. And I love that. But then I gave Kyler this award, Brave Heart, because there have been many things that Kyler has been challenged with this year. And he has stepped up to the plate and he has met it. I have challenged him and he has rose to the occasion and done his job. And he has worked super hard. He has spent a lot of time learning and he will become a reader and a writer and a mathematician, and I love that about you. So I'm super proud of you and your work. Good job. Love you. All right, Taylor Greenhoff. I think this one we could all agree on it with Taylor as well. Best friend to all.
Yeah.
Taylor is like Joe. She's the first one to say, I'll be your friend. I'll play with you tomorrow. She's the first one to be a friend. And I love that you're so kind and caring and loving towards others. That's such a wonderful quality about you. So I love that about her. And I know you guys do too. And then I also gave her this award too. Hardest worker. Because like Joe and Ellie, she too has spent 178 days in intervention. And she is a reader. She is a writer, and she is a mathematician, and she has had to work super hard, haven't you? It's been hard, hasn't it? There have been days where Taylor has been challenged by Mrs. Wheeler, and I said, come on, Taylor, you can do it. And sometimes she would start to say to me, I can't do it. And even Joe has said to me, I can't do it. And I believe even the words have come out, I'm not a reader. And that made my heart hurt really bad. And now Taylor can say, she's a reader. And that makes me happy because that's why I do my job, so that you can do it. But Taylor, I'm super proud of you and all that you are and all that you've done this year. It's amazing how much you've accomplished. I'm super, super proud of you. I love you. All right, Weston Campbell, come on down, my friend. I told you I was going to cry. I can't help it. All right. My first award to Weston is Best All Around, because Weston has so many wonderful, amazing qualities about him. I couldn't really just pick one. So I gave him the Best All Around award because he's kind, he's compassionate, he's caring, he's a good friend, he's all the things that we all want to be, and I love that about you. So thank you for being such a good character in our class. The next award I gave him was Math Whiz, because anything I give him in math, Weston wants to know more about. He doesn't just want to stop at the easy thing. He always goes for the harder part in math. So Weston, I love that about you and your math brain. It's amazing. Good job. All right, Sawyer Reed, my babe, come here. All right, now Sawyer's first one's kind of funny, and I think there would be a lot of other boys that would probably like this award too. Most likely to become a video game tester. You know, they have those things. Like you said, video games and people test them out. And Sawyer loves to play video games. So I gave that first one to Sawyer because you love to play a good video game.
I do too. I play a video game on my phone.
The next award I gave to Sawyer is most artistic. Because if you can't find Sawyer working, you can find him doing what? Drawing. He always loves to draw, and he's so good at it. It's amazing. So Sawyer, I love that you're so good at drawing. One day you're going to be a great artist and maybe make money. So I'm proud of you and all that you are, and I'm so glad you're in my classroom this year. Here you go. I love you, baby. Oh, and last, well, almost last, Hannah Rubens. Come on down, my sweet baby. Okay, try not to end the day crying.
Don't end the day crying. Please don't.
Okay, here we go.
No.
I gave Hannah most likely to become a teacher because she's always the one that gets us all together in intervention time to play teacher. There's a whole group of you girls that want to play teacher, and I love that about her. Maybe because I'm a teacher, but she teaches us so many wonderful things. She teaches us how to be kind and caring. She teaches us how to be a friend to everyone, and I love that you love those things. So thank you for just being your Hannah. Her next award I gave her was Splendid Speller, because she takes all that she knows from reading a good book and from knowing her syllable types and applies it to her writing. And she spells her words, and she'll even say, that is closed syllable, short vowel, and a VA. And she writes it, and she knows. And I love that about her. So, Hannah, I'm super proud of how hard you worked this year, all that you are to us in our classroom. I'm just getting to know you. And I'm so proud. I love you so much. Here you go. Good job. Okay, and the last one is Eliana, and she wasn't here. And I'm going to tell you her award. The first one I gave for Eliana was most likely to brighten your day. because Eliana makes my day every day. She puts a smile on my face, and I love that. And the last one I gave her was Biggest Snookworm, because if I can't find Eliana, like Caitlin, they're probably in a corner reading a good book. So I gave her that because she loves to read. Okay, so we're done with the board, but let me finish with this. I know that school is hard. And you're going to go to second grade, and you're going to go to third grade. You will not forget about Mrs. Wheeler, but Mrs. Wheeler will never forget about you. I love each of you so dearly. You are smart, and anything that you are challenged with, you will be able to accomplish because I know how hard you've worked in first grade. So, we're going to celebrate this afternoon with cupcakes because you all deserve a good cupcake. I love you dearly. I want you to turn to your parents and tell your parents you love them and bye. I love you. Say thank you for helping me this year.
Thank you for helping me.
All right,
Okay. Raymond, she's here, but her thing's not turned on, so you can't see her, but she was there listening. All right, here we go. I'm ending it. Okay, now here's